Be an access detective. 7.1.
AAC learners with complex bodies or limited attention are often underestimated. When it's not clear how they will access AAC, determining a starting place may pose a significant challenge. It's time to tune up our observation skills and get creative. Be an observer. Noticing is key when exploring access options. Notice how a person communicates nonverbally, navigates spaces, manipulates materials, negotiates visual and auditory stimuli, and self-regulates by seeking or avoiding sensory input. All of these observations give us insight into how they use their body to express themselves and negotiate their world. These clues can help us support their access to AAC, both receptively and expressively. Let's look at some examples.
Josie has difficulty using her arms and hands to make a choice, but does this. Glances, then looks away when presented with clothing options, then looks long at her mom when shown her preferred option, indicating a clear preference. A combination of partner-assisted scanning and/or eye gaze may be considered for Josie, referencing a robust AAC system when possible while offering choices provides her experiences to help her learn about the capacity and organization of a device that she could grow into. Matt, a boy with characteristics of cortical visual impairment, or CVI, seeks out the red beanbag in the play area at the library. Highlighting the edges of his communication board or using a red iPad case may help him notice his AAC in the environment. Establishing a home or parking lot in familiar environments can also help him to locate it. High contrast symbols could make it easier for him to visually access the symbols. Symbol size or background color and masking strategies may also warrant experimentation.
We want to caution you about limiting the grid size too much based on vision concerns, as there is a direct correlation between grid size and available language. In video 3.4, we discussed the role of motor planning in developing automaticity. It plays an important role here. Keep symbols in the same location so they can be accessed by location as well as by visual features. Remember, automaticity decreases the need for visual attention and discrimination. If you are a touch typist, you probably don't look at the keys while you type. Also, identify strategies to support exploration and learning without expecting mastery.
Millie, a child who does not show finger isolation, does this. She uses a raking motion to access her iPad screen, but targets the home button with her thumb, clearly learning to be more precise when the situation requires it. Explicitly teach Millie to have a ready finger, or thumb, when using AAC together. Teach isolating a digit for access with other activities as well, such as with pop-it toys, touch and feel books, to push play on videos, or to select a tile from a list of episodes. Ty doesn't seem to be attending, but he does this. He looks away when spoken to and shown AAC, but turns toward AAC when his communication partner is quiet. Looking and listening at the same time may be difficult. This is likely his way of regulating sensory input.
Remember, not looking is not the same as not paying attention. They may listen, then look, processing one form of sensory input at a time. Be patient. It takes longer, but it's necessary for learning. AAC learners can be so surprising. They learn to use their bodies in ways we don't expect when motivated and engaged. Noticing this outside of communication contexts gives us a great insight into how we can support them to learn to access their AAC.